Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Scorpio 1111. I am Darlene. I'll be doing your reading in just a moment. I'm going to shuffle the cards here. We're asking the cards to tell us today what's going to be happening in your love life for this upcoming month. I'm not putting a calendar month on this. My readings are timeless. This is for whenever you find it. So welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I am very appreciative that you stopped in. I also have other playlists if you'd like to look at those. I have collective readings as well as deceased loved ones. Thank you. If you've lost a loved one, you might want to go there. There may be a reading for your person. Also, please stay tuned to the end. I'm going to tell you how you can get a free reading with me. So stick around to the end. That'll be coming up. And lastly, the sign, I'm doing all 12 signs. It's kind of a new reading I'm adding to my channel for this month. And the sign that has the most likes on their monthly video will get a bonus reading. It'll be a weekly reading. So be sure and hit that like button. Okay, I need probably one more card here. Let's see. Let's see what card, there it is. Okay, what to tell us. All right, and if you'll give me just a minute, I'm going to get quiet and tune into the energy of your cards, and let's see what this message is, although I really don't. I say that, this is pretty self-explanatory if you know anything about tarot, but let me just be quiet for a second and see if there's any surprises here. Gosh, I hate that you've got two aces in reverse here. Goodness. Let's see what's over here. Goodness, goodness, goodness. There is so, oh my goodness. Aquarius, good grief. You know, this is so interesting. You are the next to the last reading I'm doing out of the 12. And a lot of you have the same theme, and I think this is a reset for many of us. We're getting this month in June. But anyway, back to your specific reading. So bear in mind, these energies can be reversed. So if this doesn't sound like your story, it could be your person. So please apply it as you see fit. So this is talking about a very deep hurt, but when it's in reverse, you're on the healing side of that. Apparently this tells me that it's already happened. It caused a tower moment, which is a sudden change, upheaval. It's when things aren't changing as they need to, and Spirit will come in and pull the rug out, so that because the tower was, excuse me, not whatever this was, this relationship I presume, was not built on a solid foundation. So Spirit said, no, let's tear this down and build it again so that it can be rebuilt stronger. So there has been a big upheaval for you, which it looks to me like was an ending. So this is probably a breakup here, I'm assuming. But it doesn't have to be. Literally, this card just means being stabbed in the back, but most readers see this certainly as a betrayal and an ending. Now, the Emperor here in the center of your reading, this could be you, Aquarius, or it could be your person. But the Emperor represents, he's a leader, obviously. He's an authority figure. He's about control and discipline and practical things, and he has to run a kingdom. But he has a bit of a stubborn energy about him too. So I don't know if that applies to what happened down here, if this has something to do with maybe somebody wanted to be in control. I often get that with the Emperor. Somebody just wanting to control things. Now this could be saying this happened because you wanted to control a situation. we're talking about a love relationship. So, and maybe you thought the offer that was given to you, if there was one, wasn't good enough, or just this can just mean a missed opportunity, a missed chance in something. Could also be a bad investment. The Knight of Wands is, well, I don't totally agree with the definition on this card, but that's okay. But I'm sure there are always many meanings to cards. This can mean reckless behavior to me in the reverse. I'm just reading what they put here on the card. You know, scattered energy, delays, frustration, anger. Okay. Because this is very in and out energy in the upright. It's often called the player card. It's something you can't necessarily depend on. It's a lot of action, but it's not dependable. And so in the reverse, I do like the definition they put here about frustration and anger. I am feeling that scattered energy. And it's interesting that it's right here in between these two aces. The Ace of Cups is, you know, it's pretty much what it looks like. Somebody's taking that cup of love and pouring it out. This, you know, where this is an opportunity, a potential lost opportunity in something tangible and earthly, you know, like a loss of a job or a loss of a bad investment, like it said, or I've already said here. This is an emotional loss that this is talking about, or the potential loss of an emotional, you know, like a relationship. It can mean emptiness. It can also be somebody holding back, withdrawing their cup of love. This has caused you to turn inward, to have a lot of strength. I mean, I can see that with these cards. My goodness, these are like the 3 most difficult cards in the tarot right here. So my heart goes out to you, Aquarius. And here's another one. So much regret and remorse. I wonder if your regret and remorse is, and again, feel free to reverse the roles if this is not you, is about a cup of love that you turned down. So Aquarius, if this is you, maybe you turned down, somebody brought you an offer and you turned it down. This is a card of disappointment and apathy. Oh goodness, yeah, these cards, goodness me, Aquarius. Whew. This is a card of being overwhelmed. It's definitely a lack of balance here, being disorganized. You know, we can also say it's a card of being juggled in the upright, and then when it's in the reverse, it just means, to me, it's a good way to say it is somebody's dropping the ball here because they're overwhelmed, or yeah. And goodness, I mean, I've just never seen so many difficult cards come up, so my heart's going out to you. The Seven of Swords is a card of deception, but on the flip side, because it's reversed, it can be somebody rethinking what they did, you know, coming clean, or maybe even making amends. But this can also mean self-deceit. So perhaps you were deceiving yourself about something, telling yourself that whatever this was a burden to you. Interesting, because this is the 10. You've got 2 10s here. Now these 10s reset to aces, of course. This is the end of that struggle, betrayal. This is the end of these heavy burdens here. But this could be telling me too that either you or your person was somebody who was immature, emotionally immature, or even unavailable. You know, this card is in reverse, but I'm feeling like this is somebody who's just overthinking. Just a lot of overthinking and negative thoughts, negative thinking, but I feel like you're coming out. If this is you, I feel like you're starting to come out of this. And goodness me, with all this going on here, I feel like it's just telling me you will come out of this. You will turn this around. You will come out of this, whatever this is that's happening for you. Again, the 10 of Wands is putting the burdens down. You're at the end of this journey. These burdens are too heavy. You're wanting to put them down. It's very hard work. This is not a work reading. This is a love reading. So this is about a relationship. This could, I need to start saying could. This is telling me, I'm just feeling an energy here of somebody took too long. Somebody withheld this offer, very potentially withheld this offer, withheld their cup of love, took too long. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy of the tarot. He gets there. He's very dependable once he decides to go and do something. You know, if you give him the check to pay the power bill, he'll get there eventually, but by then your power may be cut off. You know, it might take him 2 years to get there. So it could be that. But I feel like, Aquarius, you're starting to, anyway, by the end of the month, starting to see your worth. I feel that a lot with this card for you today. This is, of course, the Empress. It's about nurturing and abundance. Being fertile in many ways. I'm not just meaning like having a child, but fertile in your life. It's creativity also. And I think it's saying now after this happens, you're starting to then rebuild, and you're starting to think about where you want to plant your seeds. This is divine timing. This is about the long-term view of things, hard work and persevering. Yeah, and now you're turning things around because you're becoming this Queen of Pentacles here, this male or female. There's no gender in tarot. This is possibly a working parent. This is someone who's focusing on building a good home, you know, in all the practical ways, and nurturing their family. You've had a lot of anxiety, but you're healing from that. You are healing from this anxiety. Now, I want to see, that's as far as I want to go down in the deck. This one? Okay. I want to ask what the potential outcome is. We see this is turning around. I like that, you know, I think this could have, as I said, already happened, and then you're starting to turn this energy around as we get into the month. So I'd like to ask what the potential outcome here is for Aquarius and their person. Please and thank you, Spirit. What is the potential outcome here for Aquarius? Sorry, my ring is flopping around and interfering with my shuffling. Okay, that's better. Thank you. Well, we've seen that card before, haven't we? Over here, the Strength card. Yes, you're getting your strength back. I know that you're still unhappy about the situation, but you're turning that around, is my feeling. Here's that Seven of Swords again. Yeah, and I feel like it's saying don't deceive yourself, or maybe you are realizing that you deceived yourself about what you thought was your happiness, what you thought was your wishes, it was going to bring you wish fulfillment. But now, with this new strength, you're getting your, can we say, magic powers back? This is the magician. He can manifest everything. He's got all of the representations of all of the, I want to call them suits, but they're not, you know, the swords, the pentacle, the cups, and the wands here. Everything is here. He has all the tools. So that's what that means. You have the strength. You have all the tools you need. And now that things are being eliminated for you, you're going to get your hope back. Oh, I love this. You're going to regain your hope, Aquarius. Yes. Yep. You're going to have more options than you know in front of you. But I am going to shuffle and see if there's any other messages. I think you're just going to start working on yourself. That could be literally working, but I feel like that's working on yourself. Just starting to focus again on other things, practical things. All right, what else, Spirit? What else can we tell my Aquarius, beautiful Aquarius people here? Thank you. All right. Oh, that's a lot. All right. Okay. This just feels like you are releasing or being released from a bad situation here, a toxic, somebody that was controlling is what I feel like. I mean, again, this could be reversed, but I feel like that's what this last story is saying, to hold on to your hope, because we had the Star card here. Continue to work on yourself, take some time out, you know, just to surrender, to surrender to the situation. It's happening, and just give in to it. You know, in other words, I think it's saying you can't really control it. Whatever happens is going to happen. But now you turn your focus. It's a point to pivot is what I'm hearing. And you change your focus to your work or working on yourself, to getting a new perspective. You're being released from something that was toxic, that held you back. This could be addictions too. Addictions are all kinds of things. You know, they can, it's toxic energy, but it could be bad relationship, it could be a job, it can be a family situation, it can be a health issue. All kinds of things can be represented by the devil. But in the reverse, you're being released from that. It's setting you free. There are restrictions that hold us back, but when it's reversed, that means you're being set free. No more conflict, competition, you know, arguing if there was that. Something that you have lost, this is just, you've lost a passion for this. It's just like, okay. And I believe this is also saying you lost a passion for arguing about this anymore. Maybe that's what was going on here. There were so many arguments that it caused a situation to end over here, and you're just not doing that anymore. Nope. And you could also be saying here that you don't want any more. If this is a love reading. Let me get my brain in sync with my tongue. You have no more curiosity. You don't want to know any more about this person. You're cutting off communication here, and very possibly you're cutting off communications with this King of Wands in reverse. Now, he is not a particularly nice person at all. He's very self-centered, selfish, you know, his way or the highway kind of person. He's shallow, much like the Queen of Wands. Just not a person I want to associate with. Yeah, you're saying, no, I'm pulling my horses back. I'm not going any further with this situation. And somebody here's out in the cold. Again, I don't know if this is you leaving or them leaving, but somebody is out in the cold and you're putting an end to it. Now, I don't often read this card as death. I actually, most of the time, read it as transformation. But I think in this case, this is just telling me ending of a toxic situation. Yeah, you're pulling your cup back. And you're thinking about the future. This is my adventurer page. He's curious about life and ready to start a new adventure and what awaits him down the road. Yeah, you're ready to you know, get, how can I say this? You've seen the truth. You've seen the truth about this love situation, about your situation in love. Which the Lovers in reverse is an unhappy relationship or a breakup. I just feel like this is giving you clarity. I'm surprised I don't see the Ace of Swords in the upright here for you. It just feels like by the end of June, though, the energy I'm feeling is by the end of June, you're going to feel very different about life in general. You're going to be healing from this. This is going to be, you know, the word I'm hearing, it's going to be a relief to have this behind you. So maybe you're thinking about breaking up with someone and you're dreading it. Maybe that's what this is. Again, I don't know if this is you or your person. But whatever is happening here, it feels like a relief because you're being released from this constant struggle and bickering and battling and competition and arguments, yeah, where there is clearly no more passion left and very little, if any, communication or communication that's hurting. So I just feel like this is a real pivot point for you, Aquarius. That's my sense. If I was going to title this video for you, that's the energy that I get from all of this. Is this feels like a pivot point for you in this upcoming month. Well, I hope this helps you and gives you some encouragement. You do come out of it. You do come out of it better. I can see that. You're just focusing on yourself here and working, and that's a good positive outcome there. So thank you for staying and watching the video. And as promised, I want to tell you how you can get a free reading. I go live here almost every week on YouTube, and I start my lives by doing 2 free readings. And so if you get there early, get your name in the hat, so to speak, for those free readings. And if not, and you still want a reading, I offer very economical, I think $10 or $15 readings there. I'll do several after the free readings. And so please, come and join me. You can check when I'm going to do those lives by going to my channel page and clicking the community tab. I will be posting there for my next live. It'll have a link and all that. So thank you again for watching. I wish you the very best month ahead and many, many blessings, and I'll see you soon. Take care.